Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. It's 11 PM in my time zone. Let's do this shit. Now this is a map that has stirred up quite a bit of controversy. It has literally divided the community and is aptly named The Great Divide by So Scared. Yep, just as the namesake of the good old classic Great Divide 5v5. But it's a pretty cool map in my opinion. And without further ado, let's introduce the players for today. He is a great player with a bad streak on my channel, Point One. He doesn't have the greatest track history. Here, I think so far a 100% loss ratio, but that doesn't stop him from being a great player, and he's also a head of the RAGL, one of the 3 major contributors right now. And his opponent is someone who has flown under my radar for quite a bit, but he is live streaming a lot, and it's Abarrat spawning as the Brits. With Point One obviously spawning as Ukraine. Yep, both random. And this map offers a lot of strategic choice right off the straight out the gate, right off the bat. And firstly, there are those comm centers. Obviously, one of them is a bit closer to your base, and there's a second one. Oh wait, this is the revision without the second comm center. Disregard. There used to be a second comm center around here, which was in a very strategically placed location, because this would be the fort that people would take if they wanted to flank the expansion of your opponent. Anyway, the early skirmish here being won by Point One, so he's got a positional advantage, and Abarrat is in the annoying position now where he has to figure out how many rifles his opponent has actually committed towards securing this FCOM. This might be a good opportunity for a snipe on behalf of Point One. Just sending down 2 grenadiers would be an easy way of dispatching of the FCOM. Because your opponent needs to make a choice. Does he want to engage into this and risk there being 10 rifles stationed that your opponent went for your early FCOM, or does he just let the grenadiers poke it down? So anyway, Abarrat going for the safe route. This gives you the map gives you an early gem mine, so it's perfectly safe going for an early vehicle opener. Yeah, he sees that there's only 4 rifles, so can push them back now. I like the light tank here, it's a smart choice. Lots of armor for the early game, so yeah. Probably the proper line of play. And Point One going for the classic double ref here. Into a war factory, gonna bust out the 5 Ortrag opener, maybe 6 or 7. He's also secured the FCOM way earlier. Not that it matters, but it's still a nice little tactical advantage. Now keep in mind, it's not something you can use immediately, because the FCOM, it just provides you with an extra slot for an expansion, which means that you don't actually need to go Service Depot first. This is a very safe map if you can hold the FCOM. Oh, APC. Gonna snipe the engineer. What a play here. And even gonna escape, outpace the Rocketeer. Pretty good. So super annoying. Abarrat needs to make a choice now. Can either go for a second engineer, or just risk forfeiting the free expansion. So my money would be on the engineer. Anyway, and pretty good haul for Point One, who has so far won the early game considerably. He's also gotten his FCOM secured, has gotten his communication center secured. Now, there is also a backline consisting of 2 oil derricks and a hospital, which is worthwhile, but this actually gives a bit of an edge on this map towards allies, because they can just Chinook drop this. Meanwhile, the Soviets need to invest into another engineer. But it's not something that is gonna come up until the mid-game anyway. Oh, wow. The light tank going on a little voyage through the base here. Probably gonna see everything. Oh, I scouted the service depot. He scouted that there is a lot of infantry. And has basically done its job. It's run its course here. Alright, so we're already seeing an MCV out for Abarrat, and Point One still producing harvesters. This is 6 harvesters and triple ref so far. More of an eco-centric start. Meaning that Abarrat is gonna have the earlier expansion secured. But we'll see. And Point One is just someone who has been taught the Barf school of playing, as you can see here. He is gonna mine the fuck out of this map, and he is going to he's going to mass so many forces that his graphics card is gonna glitch out at some point. It's like, yeah. It's like, you haven't played the buff strat until your graphics card is begging you for mercy due to the many idle animations being played here. This is a barf move waiting to happen. Now we've got the 5 minute 30 expansion for point 1, which is a bit late in my opinion. So far a very calm and reserved early game. Apart from the snipe, yeah. Abarrat has actually invested into a second engineer. That's pretty cool. That's probably the right choice here. So he's gonna get the FCOM, maybe just repair the bridge. Wait a sec. Oh, this has 2 yellow pips. That means that point 1 is gonna steal away those oil derricks. He's just gonna snag them for himself. Nothing wrong with a little oil grab. Yes, sir. Come on. Do it up. It's a bit annoying because you have to click the broken bridge tile. And it can sometimes be a bit finicky. What? He's having some issues, some difficulties. Pathfinding probably. Anyway, let's crack the tack. I would say that the asset advantage is... Yeah, okay, right now it's Abarrat. Well. The engineer's still chilling. Alright, alright. You can do it, boys. You can do it, I believe in you. Oh, finally. Yeah, thank God. Would have been a bit of a pointless voyage had it not been for that. So a little dispatch, probably gonna be seen. Yeah, point 1 just needs to A-move here. He's got so many forces and he's got the communication center. What the hell? He's just not being idle here. Well, that's the FCOM down. That was an easy victory for point 1 had he just A-moved. The ways of the barf move still need to be explored. And there's gonna be a bit of a push here. This is gonna be the first engagement of the game. Okay, it's about to happen. After only 7 minutes and 13 seconds, the first engagement is gonna start. There's a yak out, the first of its kind. And probably dead pretty soon. Oh, the light tank is still in the mix. He should give chase with the light tank. But instead decides to just, yeah, call it a day. Call the push off here. Oh wow, the meat shield is going very deep, extremely deep in fact. And this is gonna be an easy victory for point 1. With crushes as well. Oh, finds a crush on the rocket soldier. And the collapse is perfect right here. Yeah, so a pretty good engagement. Against all odds. Very good engagement for point 1, who didn't need to lose this unit here. The yak, a bit of a throwaway. Bit of a consolation prize for Mr. Abarrat, but he's on hind tech now as well. And yeah, those serve different roles, as we all know. Double airfield, wow. So I guess it's going heavy into yaks. So the hinds are more of a crowd control tool, just perfect for sniping out enemy infantry, clearing out blobs. Meanwhile, yaks are the perfect scouts and also the perfect sniper planes if they want to dive bomb after an MCV. Stuff like that. We're seeing an APC transition. Interesting. Didn't see the APC transition coming here. But that's gonna be... yeah, it's gonna be good for pushing here. Because there is no real opposition so far from Abarrat. Abarrat. I like that name. Sounds considerably epic. Oh, artilleries are starting to appear here. This is gonna be a bit dangerous. But there's gonna be a base grab, another land grab by Abarrat. Oh shit, the FCOM is completely unprotected. 3 hinds, more than enough to clear this out. And the flak trucks, there need to be flak trucks stat. There needs to be a flak truck transition right now. Okay, APC is trying to go in. Oh, that's a good crush, but didn't find the rocket soldiers. That one was a bit more of a bullet hell dodge here. Pretty impressive so far. Oh, the AA gun pops. Downing 2 yaks. But there is a considerable field advantage here for point 1. Who has gotten a secondary army as well. Wow. Okay, I just want to crack the tack here. Want to check the numbers. Yeah, he's not that far ahead, but he's ahead. Regardless. Let that not fool you. And flak trucks are starting to appear here. Yeah, that's very good. So this is going to be the spearhead of the assault. And there's going to be a lot more meat behind that. Oh, the APCs are probably a bit too far forward. Also the Yaks just going into AA gun range. Yaks with a death wish. Alright. But I think he should still have enough mass. And on the other side, he's got the perfect scout with the Yak, so he sees that there is nothing dangerous. At the present time, the flak trucks have been cleaned up, but the Hinds completely idle here. A bit of a weird play. We're seeing Abarrat move out. And 2 Yaks should... 4 Yaks, yeah. This is toast. These artilleries are straight up toast. Toasty! So we're seeing one of the airfields go down. Another Yak finding... not exactly hitting the mark here. What I don't like is the army positioning. This is more of a barf move thing. So the pathfinding fucks up, but the heavy tanks should always be in front, usually. Unless your opponent has a crazily skewed rocket to rifle ratio. Yeah, but pathfinding can sometimes fuck up badly. Oh, tech error for point 1. Now we're cooking. Cooking with gasoline here. Gonna go for the kill on the ore trucks here. It could easily just take the freebies. Like, those are... What is that? 4 tanks and a couple rocket soldiers. That's easily 4k assets here. Could easily get a kill on 4k assets without much retaliation. Oh, he's going for the base push. Okay, that's smart. So point 1 is just trying to cement his lead here. Again, the flak trucks are just a bit too far forward. I like having the flak trucks in a separate control group so they can always swoop in when there is the threat. Oh, what a nice Tesla coil. So as soon as the threat of a hind blob appears, you always have those flak trucks on standby, which is how I like to play the game. Excuse me. Wow, so many engineers here. There must be a misclick. Alright, Abarrat is probably gonna lose his entire base. Now, point 1 has 3 heavy tanks and 1 single flak truck. He needs to flank to get to the artilleries. He's probably going for the main base here. I'm not sure if that's the right play. You should just focus down the artilleries. It's just 2 of them. They can easily deal with the base. Instead, he's going for the main base. He's going for the kill. Wow. Was that a... It must have been the Yaks. Yeah, all the Yaks are out of ammo. The Yaks must have found fantastic flanks here. Oh god, the artillery is starting to shell here. Yikes. Point 1 needs to keep them moving. Keep those boys moving. The mobile flak is going in now. Going for the flank here, but gonna be found out by the Hinds. He's gonna go for the war factory. Is that the only one? Yeah. Yeah. That's the only war factory. Jeez. And here he just needs to A-move. Is the war factory gonna go down, or is it gonna be heroic last stand here? Oh, war factory goes down. At the cost of a forward refinery here. But that's completely fine. Point 1, all he needs to do now is cement his lead. He's gotten so much stuff. He's on 61 over 52k. So a fantastic line of play. Oh, the MCV almost going down. V2's on a chase. V2's on a mission here. Mission status critical. Oh, he's got so many Yaks. He just needs to send in the Yaks to finish this off. Again, an attack move from the V2s, which is probably not intentional, not the best play here, but finally going for the kill. Gonna find the kill on the Conyard, yes sir. So easy pickings. The entire eco line's going down. A couple of V2 rockets being donated. Oh, but on the right hand side we've seen a counter push with a considerably smaller force. Oh, parabombs coming in. This could be good. They're moving exactly into the parabombs. Oh! Obliteration. Yep, that's a good badger. Who's a good badger? You're a good badger. Yeah, boys. That was a stellar parabomb run. Not even leaving a single vehicle alive, just 3 rifles. Lonesome rifles. It's always better to just keep 1 or 2 of them alive, so they can just go back to Veterans Day in the barracks and just recount the tale of the parabomb strafe and how terrified they were. Psychological warfare. Oh, that's also so smart. He knows that there are only pillboxes, so his point one is sending in the ore truck. Wow. This is a great play. I'm loving this. He knows he can get a lot of damage done. But there are so many rocket soldiers. Look at this. 7, 9, 10, 12. That's like 14, 15 rocket soldiers. This meat shield is gonna go down in no time flat. Wow. Talk about an overcommitment here. Oh boy. I would love to see a V2 hit on this blob. This would already like be the value of two tanks. This would be Value Town. Value Town, USA. Welcome. Where does that leave us? With MiGs. It leaves us with MiGs. Yeah, boys. 2 MiGs already online. This is gonna be brutal for Abarrat. He now has to deal with a fully teched Tier 3 Soviet player who has got the economical powerhouse rolling, and has also gotten an expansion up on him, at least as soon as he takes the expansion here, or takes the ore, what I'm trying to say. Okay, his point, how is he broke? How is he broke and Abarrat is floating 9k? He's on 6 harvesters as well. How is Abarrat floating 9k on 5 harvesters? This just eludes me. Seriously, I don't understand how this keeps happening. Okay, so he's concentrating most of his assets down south. And currently, there is no war factory production for point 1, because I guess he feels like he's broke. Oh, we're having the mass engineers being queued up by Abarrat again. Not sure what that's about. Maybe a misclick. 3rd engineer, yeah, definitely misclick. There's nothing in the world you can do with 3 engineers. Alright, now let's see how good is the MiG Micro. I'm a sucker for good MiG Micro. So far, very good. Has avoided all the damage. Oh! Wait a sec. It seems to me like the MCV was not able to deploy here. Jesus Christ, that's just an MCV being donated. Oh, losing a MiG here. But apart from that, the Micro was pretty good. That's a worthwhile crash as well. So yeah, all he needs to do is fire up the rifle production. And he's gonna be golden. He's also got the MiGs. Look at his line of sight. He sees nearly 50% of the map, whereas... yeah, it's pretty dark on Abarrat's side. He's got double war factory up, and 1, 2... yeah, 4 harvesters. No, triple war factory. What is this? In what world can you get away with a triple harvester, triple war factory build off of 5 harvesters? Just, I don't see it. Yeah, oh, mammoth tanks, okay. Still not sure if that's the right choice. What I would like to do, if I were in point 1 shoes here, I would just go for an Iron Curtain straight up. And basic tech. All you need now is a couple flak trucks to screen for the Hinds. And a couple APCs to just serve as a meat shield. That's, oh my goodness, he's losing so much here. Nice snipes by the Hinds. And there is just, excuse me, there's just so little in the ways of line of sight, but still gonna take the engagement. There is gonna be a little bit of a skirmish. This doesn't have much punch behind it. No. This push doesn't have much to its name. Nice. I like when the MiGs get veterancy. So I would like to see some Vet 3 MiGs, something like that. This one needs to get patched up. By the way, just a little heads up, this is such a cost-efficient way of doing it. Yeah, shouldn't attack into this base. He barely has any meat shield right now. Sending the rockets in first. Just gonna duke it out with a medium tank. That's cool. Yeah, but what he needs, what point 1 needs more than anything here... wow, overkill. 4 MiGs are enough to just kill a harvester in one strafe. Look at this. Yeah, what he needs more than anything else is flak trucks. The Hinds are right now... oh, no, sir. He even knew the anti-air gun was there. Momentary lapse, I guess. Yeah, so this just isn't... oh god! This just isn't a good position for Abarrat, despite the generous continued donations, courtesy of the point 1 trust. Oh, the Iron Curtain is in a bit of an awkward position. Just gonna put it out there. Why not in the main base? Don't know. It's just maybe it just clicked and thought it was a base defense. Happens to me a lot as well. The infamous forward tech center. Again, this has no vehicle meat shield whatsoever. So he really, oh my goodness. So much manpower bleed. Yeah, what Abarrat, what point 1 needs more than anything else is just a couple flak trucks. Mammoth tanks are too immobile. Also, he's just kept them in the main base, so they don't serve any purpose here whatsoever. Gonna try and wall off, that's pretty good. Walling off pillbox is always a nice maneuver. Okay, finally gotten the power back up. I don't know, what is he producing here? Where's the infantry being produced? The assets. Now in Abarrat's favor. How is that even possible? Combat. Yeah, it's a bit slightly in Abarrat's favor. Slightly skewed in his favor. Yeah, that's not good. Good stuff, good stuff. So point 1. What I feel is like he's getting pulled apart. Look, he's gotten his production, his vehicle production in the main base, couple tanks. And he's got his infantry production completely elsewhere, without the meat shield. And he just ran it into the meat grinder. Oh, another parabombing run. Damn, son. I gotta commend him for those Badgers. Good sir, those Badgers have been fantastic so far. 2 out of 2. Home run. And that's been a fucking Badger home run if I've ever saw one. Just immediately cancelling the push. I mean, he lost 2 harvesters. Could be worse. Oh. The Chinook of Abarrat has just... So the engineers did serve a purpose after all. That's some good stuff. That's a really nice play here. The MiGs are being a bit... yeah, a bit too passive here. I would like to see a bit more MiG action and MiG micro. They're mostly on full ammo. And without much impact here in the game. So we're seeing Abarrat just re-macroing. He's gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's got a decent chunk of eco now. And point 1 is on 1, 2, 4, 6 as well, but this is mostly mined out. Alright, the para drop just got sniffed out. Yeah, this match has picked up the pace here. And... okay, we're seeing a slightly more forward and aggressive stance here from Abarrat, who is trying to take... oh, this is so nice. The concrete walls are completely gonna shut down the damage from the pillboxes. Zap time. Okay, but this army, yeah. 2 Tesla coils, no match for this army. And we'll need to see an Iron Curtain being deployed probably on the Harvester. Harvester goes down, never mind. Alright. Still, this is a good target for Iron Curtain. And I really love the concrete wall play by point 1 here, just negating so much damage, mitigating all the damage here. What he needs to do is reclaim this expansion. Nice. Again, a bit weird. This is mostly vehicle based, and there is barely any infantry, and as we all know, infantry is mostly the damage dealer behind those attacks. And he has got a lot of MiGs to screen and scout anyway. So Abarrat still on tier 2. Still doesn't have tier 3 in him. Still doesn't see fit, and he's not gonna be tier 3 for a while. There goes the radar dome, there goes the neighborhood, and hopefully there's gonna be an Iron Curtain ready to go and deployed. Should be deployed maybe on the mobile... yeah, I would deploy it on the mobile flags here. Oh, he whiffed it. I've heard it. I've heard the sound of it going off, but... oh, that's so painful. This probably has cost him the engagement here. Because now Abarrat can just collapse. He's got lots of DPS in the army still. He's got 5 Hinds that are ready and primed. Yikes. This could have been way, way better for point 1 had he just not missed the curtain. Unlucky. Now he's gonna donate over a Mammoth tank. And on the top side, Jesus Christ, what's happening? So many mediums and just being traded away for nothing. Oh god. This is painful. Maybe he's deployed the curtain here, honestly. Must have missed that. If that's the case, apologies. So really, really bad trades, and that's mostly due to poor army mixing. This was almost exclusively armor, with a couple rifles but barely any rockets. So this completely got wiped out by the medium tanks. And on the other side of the map, he was almost exclusively on infantry. In the infantry, sure, oh, there's already a new radar dome. Sure, he traded away his army for the tech tree, but the tech tree is like easy to replace. It's 3,000. It's the cost of 2 mammoths. Oh, move command. No, sir. That's the move command. That's not what we like to see here. It's not what we like to see around these parts. Oh, the flags, come on. Can at least get a killing blow on this single medium tank here. Come on, buddy. You have it in you. Both tanks so low here. Probably just gonna fall to the pew-pew of the mobile flag. Finally, there's a Conyard. The Iron Curtain should come up momentarily. So this is gonna be a good defensive line. Collapse is gonna come in, and all the tanks are low, so Abarrat would be better off just hightailing it, moving back home. Yeah. Oh god! This is so nice. Abarrat's Chinook has crossed the Rubicon here and just snagged away the oil derricks. So oil control now firmly in the hands of of Abarrat. And point 1's Iron Curtain is ready. There are 4 Hinds, Jesus. Oh, parabombs! One more time, okay, we need to multitask here. Right, there's the engagement onto the Iron Curtain. It's not going down. That was a really good timing here. Oh god, and if Abarrat doesn't see this, this is gonna be a clean wipe. This is gonna be clean slate. Tabula rasa! Tabula fucking rasa! Yes, that's 3 out of 3. Gotta commend those Badgers. What a play. Oh, the AA gun pops at the most unfortunate of times. So despite all the best efforts and despite a fantastic parabombing run, this engagement is still going in Abarrat's favor. Because the mammoth tanks are just trundling behind. It's a problem when your front lines are always just in the back line. Buddy, you are frontliners. Je suis mammoth, je suis frontline. So yeah, honestly, the wrong tech choice, in my opinion. Mammoth tank's just the wrong choice for this job here. He needs fast and mobile units that he can mass produce, not those super slow and expensive mammoths. Look at them, they're slow as molasses. Probably even gonna lose one. No. Okay, at least they can get some good hits here. Yeah, the Tusks can get some good value, but just mix it up. Mix a couple flak tracks in here. I'm not a big fan of those mono unit compositions here. And this is gonna lead to point 1 just having to retreat again, because his 5 mammoth tanks can't deal with this cheap infantry artillery blob. It's just how this game is balanced, and it's honestly balanced pretty fantastically, by the way. This is not a jab at the balance. This is more of a jab at at his tech choice here, which is just the wrong choice for the job. Oh, if it doesn't undeploy the Conyard, it's just gonna go down in one volley. Rip Conyard. It's nice knowing you. What an unlucky day for the MCVs of point 1. He's now gonna lose a war factory as well. Yikes. And look at this. Had he had any other unit, he would have rotated 5 times as fast. But as it stands here, at least gonna lose a couple Hinds. Only 1. Lucky. Also, I gotta say, the airplay was a bit lackluster. Point 1 just could have dove in with 1 or 2 yaks. And now we've got the inverse problem. Now we've got 6 mammoth tanks in here and barely any infantry support. So let's see how long this is gonna last. There's a tech center for Abarrat. Yeah, it's a good timing to tech up because he's in a very safe spot, but 6 mammoth tanks are probably gonna make minced meat out of the tech center. I mean, the thing is, he has won most of the engagements previously, so he felt very comfortable and secure going for this. There's gonna be a complete army collapse. Let's see, how is this gonna go? The Iron Curtain is ready. It's being fired. Yeah, and the Texan is going down, no questions asked. That was a decent use of the curtain. I've been a big fan of that. Now he needs to make sure he gets out as many mammoths as is possible and maybe trades them out for artilleries. Wow, the collapse and the surround. This is brutal. How many are gonna fall? 1, 2. Alright, you should... Oh, 3! 4, this is painful. Yikes. What a cost-inefficient trade. All the rifles on move command as well. Oh, this is unfortunate. Now, finally, he's transitioning into flak trucks. Yeah, let's just say the mammoths have not pulled their weight here. And again, now we've got flak trucks. There is a perfect meat shield for Abarrat. He's been a bit Point 1 has been a bit unlucky with the timings here. I feel like he's always had too much anti-infantry or too much anti-armor, depending on the situation. Yeah, Abarrat coming out on top in this engagement as well. He's now very much ahead in the combat tab. And we're gonna see 67k, 69k now over 59k, and this needs to be another godly parabomb defense. Otherwise, this is gonna spell trouble. How long until the parabombs come up? Oh, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up! The nuke truck! What the hell? Okay, this was a 10 out of 10 nuke truck. This was hype as fuck. I wish I would have an instant replay button for this. Someone clip that shit. That's been a nuke truck and a half. And the parabombs going in as well. What's the vector this time? Yeah, they're gonna cross over 3 anti-air guns. Yeah. Maybe gonna get a volley off, let's see. Unfortunate. All of them falling before even dropping a single bomb. This is the first time that the Paros have whiffed. Otherwise, really, really good Paros by point 1 so far. Alright. He should actually snipe those derricks as well, by the way. Yeah, now this is something I can get behind. He's mixing it up. He's producing, I guess, 1 mammoth, 1 flak truck. That's a decent composition. This is gonna leave it with a meat shield and with anti-air. And with semi-mobile and responsive units. Oh god, with rally point. No, sir. He's also on pretty low econ because he's blown up a lot of his own ore. Just take that into consideration. Take it there what he will, but nuke trucks are dangerous defensively when you have a lot of ore because they just burn up so much ore. They're the only thing in the game that kills ore. I mean, it's gonna respawn anyway, but it's gonna, yeah, it's gonna cost you a lot to use them in your own ore patch. It's actually, someone has run the math, and it's worth it. Oh, nice. Abarrat paying attention though. And it's actually worth it sacrificing a demo just to blow up an ore patch of your opponent. It's actually cost efficient. What is the ore truck doing? A bit of a union strike going on here. The one-man union strike, okay. Back to work. Back to work. Comrade, he's we need to outmacro capitalist beak here. Well done, well done. What's he gonna produce here? Abarrat retaking. And still mammoth tanks for point 1. Oh, we're seeing a late game oil grab. Nice. And a SAM site being deployed as well, very good. I've never seen an oil being reclaimed this late in the game. But I guess this is testament to Soulscape's map making skills here, because this map is fantastically designed. And those oil derricks are out of your way. So if you want to contest the oil derricks, it's a very safe space because your opponent is most likely... Nice crash. Oh, the tanks are going down. What's up with the power? Turns it on, but it's too late. That's unlucky. Gonna snipe the power again. Should have gone for the dome, in my opinion. Yeah, okay. 2 Hinds falling prey to the SAM site, which is now turned on. We're seeing another push, and again, I don't know. The mammoth tanks are trotting behind. So the entire infantry gets cleaned up by a single pillbox, and now the cavalry is arriving. Yup, we're here, boys. We're here. Comrade Commander has asked for our help. Yes, perfect timing. It's perfect timing. All infantry are dead. Slackers. Is there Iron Curtain ready? This is the prime time for an Iron Curtain. Oh boy, is there a defensive demo? If there is no defensive demo, then I'm sensing a bit of a problem here for point 1. Okay, Iron Curtain is going in. Again, this is just... Even if you Iron Curtain a Mammoth tank, and it's gonna trade out with infantry, it's just not worth it. It's just a waste of time, honestly. If there is a push onto your main base, that is gonna deprive you of your much needed tech. And this time there's just no demo. Yikes. Yeah, I'm not sure here. Point 1, honestly just giving the game away. He was in such a commanding and winning position until he threw it away with a couple bad and reckless engagements. A bit of a haphazard playstyle here with his units. But you know, it's the Barf move. Barf move is it's a do or die maneuver. In this case, it seems like it was more on the die side than on the do side. Yeah, Abarrat has got such a strong defense everywhere. It's got a fantastic line of defenses up north, triple anti-air gun as well. It's got a fantastic set of defenses with a couple artilleries down in the south. Yeah, I'm just not seeing the comeback condition here. Abarrat reteching on what appears to be his last Conyard. Yikes, and now there's a massive Hind blobout. That's 10 Hinds. Primed, locked and loaded, and just going on a hunt. Probably taking a couple ore refineries for free. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That would leave point 1 with next to no eco. Yeah, there we go. No, decides not to finish the snipe. Going for the service depot instead. And this is a rifle-only composition. Yes, mixed in a couple technicians in the hopes of fooling the Hinds into, or tricking them into believing that there's an actual rocket soldier in the mix. But alas, there isn't. Yeah, this is probably gonna be all she wrote for point 1. A bit of an unlucky get. What the hell? Yeah, that's the last line of defense going down here. And a Chinook providing perfect line of sight. There is just no cash whatsoever for point 1. Disregard, he's on 6k. How does the man... How is he doing it? I'm usually broke as shit in this game. And... Ooh, that's nice though. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 Hinds. Not the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals. Up here as well, same problem. Same shit, different day. There is only rifles. There's like the first rockets. Guys, am I late to the party? Yes, sir. You are a bit late to the party. Okay, Iron Curtain just holds up, just keeping the forces at bay for now. Stand your ground protocol being initiated, but it's too much. Point 1 just can't sustain the pressure anymore. So what went wrong? Point 1 in a fantastic position, he had fantastic parabombs, and the curse continues. And the legend continues. So point 1, if you wanna watch him win, watch So Scared streams where he plays against point 1. I think point 1 is a 100% win ratio on So Scared's channel, but to compensate he's got a 100% loss ratio on my channel, and he's gotta maintain that loss rate for now. What went wrong? Fantastic early game for him. Nice pressure down here with the base, but the problem was he always had his forces split up. He was opting for Mammoth tanks at a time when it was most inopportune to have an immobile army. He should have gone for just basic APCs and flak trucks. Even just mass flak trucks without a meat shield would have been better. Like no meat shield whatsoever would have been better than the Mammoth tanks as a meat shield, because they only lagged behind and served to feed large kill bounties to the rocket soldiers of Abarrat. And also the air proved to be a massive problem in the late game. Unfortunately, point 1 threw away his mix, and Abarrat just retained a lot of Hinds here in the late game. and was able to pick him apart. Yeah, the wrong units at the wrong time is pretty much how we're gonna sum this game up. This was a fun game, and there's gonna be a stream on Tuesday where I'm gonna stream from 6 PM. I'm gonna do some practice, 2v2 practice to be precise, because there's gonna be a team tournament, 2v2 team tournament, hosted by none other than this gentleman here in red, Mr. Abarrat. So yeah, check it out. He's probably gonna live stream it. There is no announcement yet as far as I'm aware. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. 5 aces out.
Battle control terminated.